Welcome back to NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I'm about to do race 15 of 36 at Michigan International Speedway for the Quicken 400. Last week, Pocono was hard fought, but I got 28. Back in season 1 with Kyle Busch, the race was obviously 20 laps because I changed the length because I felt the video was too long. But we finished 7th in this race from starting last. Hopefully, we can get a decent result out of this one today. So we got 40 laps this afternoon, tire wear times 1, fuel use times 1, flag was on cautions only, and damages and failures are going to be on full. Wait, no, I don't want to begin practice 1, damn it. No, I want to skip to the race. Okay, technical difficulties, but I want the race.
Just remember the fundamentals and give me a solid run today.
Michigan International Speedway is a 2-mile racetrack in Detroit where it's going to be a battle of the automakers. The make that wins today is likely going to sell very well on Monday. Will it be Chevy? Will it be Ford? Or will it be the Japanese maker Toyota, even though they do not reside in America? Even though TRD resides in California, but that's not the point. Here's Mike Joy.
Welcome to a little bit of Motown madness right outside the Motor City. We're at Michigan International Speedway for today's running of the Quicken Loans 400. Mike, we got a new surface and the track is fast. It's really fast. But the other important thing that teams always consider when they come here, this is a manufacturer's battle. You want to win this race for your particular manufacturer. Very important.
Sure. Detroit is the Motor City, and all of the Detroit big
Brad Keselowski starts in the pole. Kurt Busch will start second. Casey Kane starts third. Tony Stewart will start fourth. That's a awfully suggestive flyover. If you have a dirty mind, that's an awfully suggestive flyover that looks like a pair of boobs. Anyways, the pace car is off. Brad Keselowski is in the lead field down. And to the start finish line. We are green in the Irish Hills.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go Motown racing, boys and girls! High side. Still up high.
Oh God.
Coming high. Right's clear. Clear right side. Got one working the top. Nice pass. He's right on you. You're all clear.
The lead changed 3 times during the first opening lap as Tony Stewart gets the 5 bonus points for him for leading that lap going into turn 1. This track, one you'll notice is this track is very similar to California. Giant V-shaped oval, an apron on the front stretch. A lot of guys are going to run it, or occasionally going to run it. However, it's not flat like California. There's an apron, and then there's basically flat asphalt. You can run down here, but if you run down this part of the apron, you're going to have to cut it real close if you don't want to get any grass on your car going into 1. 3 laps in, and McMurray.
Left side's clear.
McMurray came up in front of us because, McMurray doesn't realize doesn't know how to come up in front of people cleanly, so basically just cut us off. What I like about Michigan in this game is that it's actually probably one of the very few tracks that was programmed correctly. It's actually pretty fun. Guys usually run lane up from the bottom. As you see right here, Michael Waltrip really brake checked the 26 of Jeb Burton.
That's it, dude. Every position is 4 points. Inside's clear.
We're going to get by him and about 3 cars here, maybe 4.
Right's clear. Car high. We're on the high side.
By Eric Amarola, going to fly under Trevor Bain for a spot. Sure, the field will eventually get spread out, but for now, this is kind of nice, being able to run like this. It looks like Carl Edwards really checked up the 3 of Austin Dillon. As we got a big run, a lot of speed going down into 3. Oh God! Ooh, that drift! That was probably the most OG drift I've ever done. And I could have sworn Kane's name said Harambe. On the name thing, I could have sworn that Casey Kane's name said Harambe. Dicks out for Harambe! Matt Kenseth has the early lead here in the Quicken Loans 400. This is when he was at Roush Fenway, this is probably one of Roush's favorite tracks. And the entire team strive to win. Now, since he's with Gibbs, he's just had a strong car everywhere he's gone. A little bit of contact, 24 and 5. We've made our way into 20th. Matt Kenseth briefly had the lead that time. The wreck with Casey Kane did not happen. Stewart takes the lead going down into 1. The 2 of Keselowski's in 19th. Ahead of us, see how many people we can pass. There's 3 guys, in fact, that probably took some fuel on a green flag stop.
Doing an awesome job today, buddy.
We have a lot of speed. Because we were able to clear Keselowski on the outside. Edwards goes low.
One outside.
I honestly don't think we've had a caution-free race all year.
Let's use this momentum when we get there. We'll slingshot past him. Car up top, just looking.
We have not had a caution-free race all year, and that really, me drifting really wore out the right rear. We have right rear.
Good job.
Last time you had a caution-free race in a NASCAR Let's Play was all the way back at this track, the second race on NASCAR The Game Inside Line. Last time we had a perfect race in general without any incidents. NASCAR 14 at California.
Nice pass, man. Keep working.
It seems to me lately that these types of tracks seem to produce a lot of green flag runs, long stretches. Heck, sometimes we don't even see the pace car, except for the start of the race. You see Logano gets around the 42 of Larson. I dive under Jimmy Johnson. See if we can get Logano. Probably one of the very few things I haven't really gotten a chance to talk about in this playthrough is Jeff Gordon's history at Michigan. Around the time this game came out, Jeff Gordon only won at Michigan probably about three or 4 times. With his most recent win coming in August of 2014, and my favorite win of his was actually at this race in 2001 when he battled Ricky Rudd. And what was funny was when he was fighting Ricky Rudd for the win back in the June race that year, that was the first Jeff Gordon win I saw. And it was pretty cool. But at the same time, I was like, what, 2 months old? So the only thing I remember was, Slim Car win. Slim Car do good. Because that was back when Gordon had the flame design on his car. Now it just seems like Gordon can't stay away from a race car. He came back out of retirement briefly to fill in for Junior. And next year apparently he's doing the Rolex 24 with some other guy. In a span of 11 laps, I have a rocket ship in this car. Found out I have a full-on rocket ship. We're going to rocket under Tony Stewart. Do we get the spot? Yes, we do. As McDowell's going to spin it around. Caution flag is out. Looped it around. I was afraid he was going to just come up into the pack. That was an unbelievable job. Well, maybe I did want to pit. Didn't you think of that? Me and Clint Boyer are on the front row. Yeah. Let's see. Hamlin, don't dive bomb us. First restart of the afternoon here in the Quicken Loans 400. First 12 laps were actually run under green. Green flag back into the air. I get the lead coming out of turn 2 at a big head of steam on the bottom. Here comes the 11 of Denny Hamlin. He is no stranger to success here at Michigan. He won this race in 2011. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse, going to try to make it 3 wide. Up the middle. Joey Logano in the 22 falls on the outside with Biffle in the 16 behind him. Biffle ducks low. It's like Talladega type racing. They're in clumps. Biffle and Stenhouse are trying to hook up. Junior tries to follow that line. Here comes Greg Biffle gets the lead. I'm going to try to go on the outside of Stenhouse and Earnhardt Jr. for second. Big speed. Oh, round. Never mind. Look at that. This was tight. This is tight. Screw it. I'm going to get a photo of this. There's me literally pulling a Kyle Larson. There's me pulling a Kyle Larson and going right next to the wall. Here I go on the outside of Stenhouse and Jr. Can I get the spot? Contact with Biffle. Yes, I do. Side by side for the lead. Here comes the 88 of Junior. Josh Wise is coming out of the pits. Here comes the 48 of Johnson. Statistically, Jimmy Johnson and Michigan do not mix. However, he got a win here in Father's Day 2014 race. So, I guess he has Michigan figured out, but beforehand, his best finish was like 5th. From what I remember. Oh no. I'm gonna hit the wall. Here I am blocking Junior. Johnson and Biffle get the front 2 spots. I'm trapped on the outside. So that's what you get when you try to run the outside and be daring, but in all reality, just can bite you in the ass. And you see the 16 of Greg Biffle gets the lead. There's a car coming out of the pits. On the near, goes up the racetrack, gets into the wall. It is now a Hendrick Howard 1, 2, 3, 4 at Michigan. On lead, Junior second, Stewart is third. Can Stewart try to get a run? Danica Patrick comes out of the pits after her green flag stop. Here comes the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. hooked up with his teammate Jimmy Johnson. Johnson goes to the lead. Having to go all the way to the apron to cross Gilliland up, tell Gilliland to blend up in the line. Here comes the 22 of Logano. He is for position. Danica Patrick is not. Man, this is what you call intensity. Danica Patrick heads back down pit road. Ryan Blaney and J.J. Yaley are up to second and third. Casey Mears goes low. He is not for position. Yaley and Blaney are. Here comes the 13 of Mears. Don't count him out. Johnson leads here in Michigan. We are halfway through today's race in the Quicken Loans 400. Jimmy, a little bit of exciting racing in the middle stages. Actually, a lot of exciting racing. Lead shuffling numerous times. Heck, some people might think it was out of a science fiction drama. Oh God. Here comes Logano up to second. Blaney. Hamlin's. Wow, we get freight trained by 4 or 5 cars. And possibly 6. And 6 with Dale Earnhardt Jr. And 7 with Kurt Busch. Joey Logano tries to keep Jimmy on the outside. He's trying to keep him pinned to the outside. Yaley's going to check up, heading to pit road. As around goes Kurt Busch. Caution is not out. Oh man, this is oh God. Nope. Clean racing early on at Michigan, and I'm not going to let that be ruined. I'm currently in 8th. There's the 34 of David Reagan where he tried to hook up. See if we can get him past Ryan Blaney. Oh, right, he's going to freaking brake check. Ryan Blaney gets the outside. We're going to get under Brown Mears. Under Ricky Stenhouse. Almost 200 miles an hour, and we have not reached turn number 1. Denny Hamlin leads. There might be a car pitting up front, but I don't notice it yet. I think that's J.J. Yaley getting up back in line. Yaley goes back down for yet another pit stop. Going under Jimmy Johnson for 5th or 4th. Logano for 3rd. Here comes Tony Stewart in 2nd. Hamlin's going to really check up there. Going to check up Stewart, see if he can get on the bottom. 18 laps left. Denny Hamlin leads. How about this? Side by side. Stewart gets clear. Hamlin clear of Stewart. Logano in the 22. There's a car that slows up. That's coming out of the pits. Maybe a little close. It is the 43 of Eric Amarola. How you been, buddy?
One back, coming low.
Here comes the 48 of... It's tight. Here comes the 48 of Johnson with a huge push from the 13 of Mears to the front of the field. He'll look back to the front at Michigan.
Outside. Clear on the outside.
Jimmy Johnson leads. The 11 of Hamlin looks low. These two do not have good history together, so watch out. If they get side by side, Gordon and Stenhouse could really crash the party. Or Logano or anybody out of this train. Anybody out of this train of cars right now could join the party. Anyways, under Hamlin for second. Here we go, look at this. 3 wide for the lead coming out of the tri-oval. Denny Hamlin gets the lead. Gordon is there, side by side through the tri-oval. Here comes the 22 of Logano. Hamlin with a big push. Logano bucks in behind McDowell. It's just been one of those, exciting, hard races. That's why I like Michigan so much in this game. 3 wide behind me. The field shuffles Michael Lynette. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Jimmy Johnson under McDowell trying to get second. Caught. Oh, God. We've had one caution all race long. They are 3 wide. Hamlin drops out of the top 4. Down low. I'm a little concerned with fuel right now, but at the same time, I'm pretty good. Here comes the 22 of Logano. He is in good shot to go 3 in a row. Stewart's behind him, and so is the 2 of Keselowski. Tony Stewart goes back to the point under Logano. 3, here we go. Gonna try and make it 3 wide. No. See if we can get a nice little push on draft on smoke. Big draft. Wow, we flew right by the 35 of Cole Witt. 13 laps to go. Stewart got a little way swirly. He's into the wall. I got lap traffic to pick. Hopefully Jimmy Johnson can get box behind 35. Johnson is second. Keselowski is in third. Joey Logano is in fourth. This is the makings of a mess right now. 3 wide. Johnson gets loose. So does Keselowski. Look at this. Biffle goes to third. 12 to go in the Quicken Loans 400. One caution flag has happened so far in today's race, and that was with the 95 McDowell. Oh, and it's going to be with him again. Caution flag is out. Woof. Pretty decent, quite decent racing, actually. Michael McDowell brings out the second caution.
I've got a cleanup truck and a vacuum truck out on the racetrack cleaning it up. You coming in, buddy? You staying out?
Well then. Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski are going to be on the front row. Tony Stewart and Martin Truex Jr. are going to be in row 2. Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth are going to be in row 3. Greg Biffle and Paul Menard in row 4. Joey Logano and Ricky Stenhouse round out with top 10. Oh, God. 10 laps to go. Hopefully, I don't run out of fuel. We might have to, we may have to top off. kind of nervous for this restart. Green flag back into the air. Literally no fuel left in the car.
You're good low. Car outside. At your door. Keep it there.
Keselowski gets the lead. Remember, last time Gordon and Keselowski were together, it did not end well. That was back in Texas in 2014, if you guys don't get what I'm alluding to. Here comes the 20 of Matt Kenseth back to the front of the field. As Keselowski's into the wall, collecting Matt Kenseth. Oh my god, there's a car upside down. Terrible wreck. Oh man. David Reagan is the other car involved. Oh my god, Regan Smith up on his roof. Oh man.
Truck, are you clear?
Pitting.
The road's now open.
I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I'm gonna have to pit. Really, I'm gonna have to pit.
You need some fuel? I think we should change those tires out. We're ready for you, buddy.
Fill her up.
Be ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
Down pit road. Come on, fuel's not that hard. This late restart, I'm gonna restart 24th.
Nice pit stop right there, just like we practiced.
8 laps to go. Keselowski, unfortunately, is the only driver that DNF'd from this wreck that just happened. Pace car is off.
Come on, work your way to the front. Car inside at your door. You still there? Three wide, you're in the middle.
Regan Smith was the car that flipped in that last caution.
3 wide, 2 high.
Oh god, they are 4 wide behind me right now. Come on. Get me to the bottom, get me to the bottom, get me to the bottom. There we go. 8 laps to go at Michigan.
It's getting loose every time you slam everybody. Take it easy. Car at your door. Up top at your door.
Ah.
Looking low.
Well, Ty Dillon and AJ Allmendinger wreck. Oh, wow. Clip the... Allmendinger did a nice drift. Great drift by him.
The safety crews are clear of the track. The road's open.
And unfortunately, I'm back in 28th.
Careful on the restart. Be patient. Don't pass on the inside.
6 laps to go. Green flag back into the air.
Still down low. Go there. Right there. On the bottom.
Oh, horrible restart. Mirrors up the track, into the wall.
You're okay, buddy. Sit tight. Yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Horrible start. Look at that. Yaley darted into the wall. Mirrors went up the racetrack. Oh, wow. That's heavy hit. Tighten this car. Oh, god damn. I'm dead. I got 4 laps. I can make it. As long as I'm not on the... Shit. Alright, just gotta make it 4 laps without any wrecks. 4 laps without a big wreck. Can we do that? Green flag back into the air. Sure, I'm pitting.
Racetrack's clear. You want to pit?
I'm pitting because I need to repair that engine. Because of all the damage I got from the T-bone and Casey mirrors. Wow. Alright.
Okay, let's make this work.
Yes. Splash.
Get ready.
Alright, 20
Give me a
seconds
fast
stop.
here, guys.
6 laps left. 6 laps left. I don't think I have a shot at a win unless something happens, like a miracle. I may come out last, but it's better than flaming out. Alright, we restart. Oh, finally on the inside. Thank you, Jesus.
Great stop, guys. In and out. It's all up to you now, buddy.
Okay, it's time
2 to
push
go.
the pace now, buddy. Stay focused. We can do this.
Pace car is off. Green flag back into the air.
Good to go. Come on, man. Keep that momentum. Keep that momentum. Car outside.
Greg Biffle leads.
Stay low. Nicely done, man.
The outside lane checks up something horrible going into turn 1.
One outside. Car up high.
Look at that, flying up through the pack.
There's your next victim right
Joey
there.
Logano leads. He was the real-life winner of the June race at Michigan this year.
That's it, dude. Every position is more points. We're on the high side.
Through turn 4.
Stay high. Clear left.
White flag into the air for Greg Biffle at Michigan.
Clear left. Give me one more good one.
I might have a shot at a top 10 at least.
Car up top.
Kyle Busch. Oh, Busch better save it. He does. Clint Boyer gets the lead going down the backstretch.
Stay on the bottom. Cover your
Direction
outside.
of the wall. Out of turn 4. Clint Boyer is going to survive the late chaos and drama and win at Michigan.
Good points.
While I end up 12th.
Good, strong, confident driving out there, buddy. Top 20 is more than respectable.
Well then, so I didn't check the results last race. See what this race brings. Clint Boyer won today's race at Michigan. Greg Biffle is second. Kevin Harvick third. Brian Vickers fourth. Paul Menard fifth. Kurt Busch sixth. Chase Elliott seventh. Tony Stewart eighth. Jeb Burton ninth. Great run for him. Dale Earnhardt Jr. ended up 10th. Clean race till the late state last 10 laps where it's like caution man's like, I haven't waved the yellow enough today. I'm gonna go green. Wave it like an idiot. Whoa, that was nice. Another top 10, but haven't had. You try to get the win from 2 to 3. Kenseth still hasn't won. Stewart still hasn't won. Johnson and Harvick still haven't won, which surprised me because this time of the season they would have had like 2 apiece. Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, Jamie McMurray, Greg Biffle, Ryan Newman, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, Brad Keselowski still have not had wins this season. So the next race is going to be at the road course in Sonoma for the Toyota St. Mart 350K.
Oh, I forgot. This game had time penalties. They will screw you, by the way. So this will be quite the entertaining race next week.
See you New Year's Eve.